today's reporting from ground zero at the West Bank, where a large number of Palestinian protesters have assembled. They are extremely unhappy over the targeting of the Gaza Strip, and these protesters say that this could well be the second front against Israel. First the Gaza Strip and now the West Bank. Anger rising. In fact, several of these protesters are now burning tiger. That those plumes of smoke that you see rising right behind me, tires are being burnt very close to where the Israeli settlement is. The situation here taking a turn for the worse. A large number of protesters with slingshots in their hands are targeting the Israeli settlement across. The Israeli army, on the other hand, has its rubber bullets. You have several ambulances that are lining up this entire area, and this goes on to indicate that the situation here remains extremely tense. Free Palestine is the demand of these protesters calling for action to be taken. Meanwhile, Hamas has made a major claim. Hamas claims that they've actually used a drone to target the Israeli forces. Hamas claims that they've actually targeted a Merkava tank of Israel using a drone, and drones are actually being seen as major disruptive weapons of war, whether it was the Azerbaijan-Armenia conflict, where Azerbaijan extensively used drones against Armenia, or Hamas now getting access to drones to target the Israeli Merkava tank. I'll get you more in this report. Images that you see from ground zero in West Bank. India today is reporting from the Palestinian West Bank, where there is rising anger against Israel's actions at the Gaza Strip. There is an apprehension that the West Bank could become the second frontier that Israeli forces have to deal with. I see a lot of anger, I see a lot of protesters here, and let me try and speak to some of them. Madam, I'm from India. What brings you here in protest this Friday afternoon?
I don't know, speak English.
Okay. Madam, do you speak English? I want to know what your protest is all about.
International unity in Palestine. That is the only way it has national unity forces.
Okay, but these tires that are being burned, youth are using slingshots against the Israeli forces. Give me a moment. We will continue this conversation in a little while from now as these protests intensify. A number of flags also here, and I want to leave you with these images of tires being burned right next to that Israeli settlement right behind me on West Bank.